start the dryer.
Sure, starting the dryer.
You see how that works? That doesn't make sense. Hey Google, start the dryer.
That action is currently disabled on the dryer.
That's a big issue. Today it is, it's Friday? Saturday. It's Saturday, it's the 28th, 29th, 30th. What's today? Damn, yeah, it's the 31st. It's Saturday the 31st, and yesterday we had delivered, there we go. There we go. We had delivered our new LG washer and dryers, which are Wi-Fi enabled washer and dryers, but as you've seen, or as you just saw, they're not always Wi-Fi enabled. Let me show you this. You see the washer right here, it's off. So, hey Google, turn on the washer.
That action is currently disabled on the washer.
It says to you. Now, if I say the same thing to the dryer, it's going to tell me the same thing. Let me show you this, though. So this is where all your settings are. And if you hold this button, see how it says remote start? That's what enables it. So I'll hold this for 3 seconds. Boom. Now it's ready. So now I can say, hey, start the dryer.
Sure, starting the dryer.
You see how that works? That doesn't make sense. So essentially, to be able to use the washer and dryer from a smart home device or from even the app in your phone, there's an LG SmartThin Q app that you have to download to use it. Hey Google, stop the dryer. It takes a long time too. See how much it's spinning?
Okay, stopping the dryer.
I don't know why it's so slow. I have really fast gigabit Comcast, so it doesn't make sense. It's the same way on the washer. So like if I so right now the washer is completely off. If I say, hey, turn on the washer, it's going to end up telling me that it can't turn the washer on.
That action is currently disabled on the washer.
It's disabled, which it's disabled because A, you have to hit this power button, and then, you see, my little remote light's not lit up. So if I held the remote button, which on this one is remote start, it's this one here, hold that for 3 seconds, remote light lights up. I could then wash the clothes. I don't need to wash them, so I'm not going to do that because they're already washed. I'm just waiting on the dryer. But now, before I complain too much about this, I feel are valid complaints. Let me show you how you add the washer and dryer to the app to get it to talk to your Google Home, because that's what you're really here for. All right, so to add the device to the SmartThin Q app, all you have to do is come over and turn on your dryer or washer. You click this little plus sign in the top corner here of the app, and then it'll give you a little bit of details here. Now it tells you to make sure there's no obstacles in the way, but there's plenty of obstacles in the way of mine, and it's still able to communicate. It says it has full signal. So then it asks you which type of appliance you have, and this is for a front load washer. And then it asks you if this is what yours look like, which this is not what mine look like, so I click no. And then it tells you to press and hold the delay start button for 3 seconds. So delay start is right here. You hold this for 3 seconds, and then it beeps like that. The Wi-Fi logo on the washer or dryer will flash, and then you get a whole list of your wireless networks. Select your wireless network, put in your passcode, and then it connects. And once it connects, you may see these screens right here, which are it running updates on the firmware for the washer and stuff like that. And that is all that you have to do to connect the washer and dryer to the LG SmartThin Q app. Once it's in your SmartThin Q app, you're then able to go to your Google Home app and you can link the account. Once you link the account, then you'll be able to use Google as commands for starting or stopping, but that's with an asterisk. Let me throw a disclaimer in here that this is a review specifically of the SmartThin Q software or the smart features of these washer and dryers, not so much of the washer and dryers, because they do the washer and dryer part pretty good. It's just the smart part that they're not as good on. Throw that in there because people will comment, and you know, I made it clear in the title. So the issue that I of course have with this, it has to be on, right? So to make this work, you literally have to power on the washer or dryer. You won't have your remote light, so you have to hold your remote button for 3 seconds. Then you have your remote light. Then, hey, go out the dryer. And after a few seconds, it starts the dryer.
Sure, starting the dryer.
Now, let me say, what I'm complaining about here is strictly software based. Now, they could update this firmware at any time, make it to where maybe once you enable the remote start, it's always enabled. Maybe to where it uses a little bit of power to control the Wi-Fi. I don't know. It's really weird how when the washer and dryer are off, you can't do anything. Like you always have to come over here and hit the button. Now granted, it doesn't seem that bad when you think about it. It's just really the one button you have to hold for 3 seconds every time. But by the time I hold that button for 3 seconds every time, I could have just went ahead and hit the start button. My hope was that when I got these, I'd be able to come over, open the door, hit the power button. Totally understand that, kind of cool. Still feel I should be able to turn it on by Google. Hit the power button, put my clothes in, close the door, and as I'm walking away, just ask Google to start the washer for me, and it would start it on a normal wash and be ready to go. So I'm really torn. While these, let me say, they do a great job of washing and drying clothes, which is of course what they're supposed to do, but just the smart features are not fully, it's like a halfway smart washer and dryer. It's kind of dumb, but not fully dumb, but it's still smart. I don't know. I do love them. I think they're great. I don't know how much I'll use the integration with Google, but I do like that the app lets me know. It gives you this nice little notification at the top of your phone every time that the washer is done or the dryer is done. So that's a good reminder. You pick up your phone to get a text or something. You see, oh, 5 minutes ago the washer was done. Let me go change it. That part I definitely like. But even though I wanted to be able to tell Google all the time to do my laundry and dry my clothes, I don't think I'll really be doing that. I'll have to hold that dang button every time, and that's just, I'll spend more time holding that button than I would spend just clicking the play button to get it to, well, not play, but clicking the play button to get it to start the washer. But I think that's going to do it for this video. Got the clothes drying, and I don't know. It's a toss-up. If you're looking for a truly smart washer and dryer, I don't feel that these LGs are the correct ones. Let me let you know the model numbers. I have the LG electric dryer, which is model DLEX3700W, and then I also have the LG washing machine that is WM3700HWA. That's the two models of LG smart appliances that I have. And I gotta add, this is also the first time I've ever had a matching set. So literally, like, we can select bedding here, and you know, then boom, it's gonna do its bedding thing. But then also on this one, when I go to dry, I can put it to bedding. I've never had that before. They look great. They work amazing. Washing clothes was great. Drying clothes has been great. Just the Wi-Fi smart ability is not completely there just yet, I don't think. They even made it convenient, you know, and that you have both doors open from one to the other. Nice. Now, of course, that's just my point of view. I don't know if a Samsung one is better or if it has any more like standby type features, but this one definitely, you're always hitting the power button, and if you want to use your smart home to turn it on or off, you're going to have to hold that remote start button. So that just kind of takes away from the whole enjoyment of it. But hey, let me know in the comments if you have one of these, if there is a way around this. I know that there's some like custom settings you can do that I haven't played with very much, but I don't feel that there's any way to stop this. Every time it turns on and off, you have to re-hold that button. So it's just kind of crazy. But either way, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope that you liked the video. If you can, give it a thumbs up, click the like button down in this corner or this corner, whatever corner it's in. and we will see you in the next one. Deuces. See how 285 is like, or no, this is 75. See how 75 is empty behind me? That's because there was some type of like State Farm Pace vehicle that had a sign that said don't pass. Yeah, I passed it anyway.